Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cat's Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play a song that was suggested the other day called Forever Young. And I was kind of curious about it, mostly because it's the same name as a song by Bob Dylan that Rod Stewart later took and kind of rewrote some of the lyrics. I mean, they were in conjunction with each other, but did a brilliant version of the song. But which I have played. It's up here on the channel somewhere. So yeah, check it out. But this is a totally different band. This is called Youth Group, and apparently this is a remake or a cover of a song that came out in the 80s sometime there in Australia. I have no idea, okay? But there was a spiffy little video on this, and I looked at it. It looked like a really nice video, fit the song and all that, but the sound just wasn't very great. I couldn't get it loud enough was my biggest complaint. I like to listen to music loud generally. So, by the way, tell me how my sound levels are, because it seems sometimes like they vary, and so I can't tell, from this end what I'm doing. So, yeah, let me know. So let's listen to the album cut, Youth Group, Forever Young.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young, let us live forever. Don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in the sandpit, life is a short trip. Music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is run? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, getting
that was just freaking awesome, man. That was just beautiful. I mean, the guitar on that, oh, and the guy's voice was just, I don't know, it just really spoke to me a lot. I wasn't able to catch all the lyrics, but I caught enough of them to I think get a feel for where the song was coming from, and it was so cool, because it's going along, and it really is innocent to me. It really is. I know that there's different interpretations of the song and all that, but then they get towards the end, and these kind of hard uh, minor keys guitar riffs or whatever come in, and it puts a little darkness at the end. I don't know. I thought it was just a beautiful, really well constructed song. Maybe I ought to go back and listen to the original, but oh man, and it, it just I can dig what they're saying so well. It's because I remember back then and how I was, and it's almost like for me, you go through middle age, and you've got children and responsibilities and all this sort of stuff, and got to keep that job, man, got to make that money, got to get the kids braces or whatever, it happens to be. You got to maintain. And then they grow up and leave the house and start their own families, and it's kind of liberating in that you can revert a little bit to who you were. I mean, of course I'm different and all that, but it just gives you a different attitude, puts a different perspective on things. And I'm sitting there listening to that song, and listening to, don't drop a bomb on us. I mean, and thinking about the kids today, and they're looking at us thinking, what have you done? What have you done? What are you leaving us? You had things pretty good, and now you leave this pile of shit for us to try to clean up, and don't know if you can or not. It's so bizarre. And, I get it, and I feel the same way. I'll look at Congress or whomever up there talking on the talking heads on the TV, and going, all those fucking old white men, just they run the government, they run business, they run everything. And then I look, and it's like, oh, I'm an old white man, so I don't know what to say. I wasn't one of them. I really wasn't one of them, and I'm still not, and still, believe. I believe in goodness. I believe in peace. All the stuff that I did when I was a kid, and granted, I'm much older and have different perspective, perhaps, and all that. But you got to still believe in your dreams somehow. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just running my mouth here, but that was a really nice song. I'll have to get the lyrics and maybe listen to the original and stuff. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will be back. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all then. Bye bye.